Hello and welcome to a new Mini Art Histories episode where I talk to you very briefly about something in the art world, something in art history that I think is really cool, with a focus on outsider art, so art made by people who aren't traditionally trained or are outside of the kind of constraints of the art world. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Salvation Mountain in the California desert. Deep in the California desert lies Salvation Mountain, a mountain made from organic materials, discarded tires, windows and car parts, painted in bright colours and decorated with patterns and prayers. It was created by Leonard Knight in 1984. Leonard's initial idea was to paint the sinner's prayer on a hot air balloon. God is love. So he did, but it couldn't fly. By 1984, he had discovered the community of Slab City and wanted to leave a small monument out of concrete and paint. Over 5 years, the project grew, and it's currently several stories high and hundreds of feet wide. Slab City is worth a mention here. It's a really interesting and unique place that I have actually been, and basically it's an unincorporated, off-grid, alternative lifestyle community in the middle of the desert that features a free library, outdoor music venue, an internet cafe, and more. And of course, one of the major kind of sites in Slab City is Salvation Mountain. There are also a lot of other outsider art sculptures and installations in Slab City too. So, back to Leonard. Leonard Knight was known for giving free tours to every visit to Salvation Mountain. He is now considered a visionary American folk artist with a message of unconditional love to mankind. Leonard Knight sadly died in 2014. His obituary states, he spent almost 30 years building the colourful mountain in the Imperial Valley Desert, just out of Niland, California. Built out of adobe and donated paint, Knight worked on the mountain all day, every day. He even slept at the mountain's base in the back of a pickup truck, with no electricity or running water. He bathed in the nearby natural hot springs. A National Geographic article described Leonard as a visionary. Leonard worked beyond our concept of time, slowly and methodically, without ever wandering from his path. His sole purpose in this endeavour was to spread the message that God is love. He shared this with everyone who came to the mountain. So, as mentioned, I've actually visited Slab City and I've been to Salvation Mountain, and it is just the most bright, unexpected monument in the middle of this kind of bleak, endless desert. You can't really tell from pictures, but there's so many little kind of nooks to explore and so many little details, and it was just truly one of the most magical places that I've ever been lucky enough to visit. It feels so surreal when you see these words and these kind of like Bible verses and these patterns and shapes in all these amazing colours just in the middle of a desert. It is a surreal piece. And to me, it really is a piece of art. Leonard completely committed himself to making Salvation Mountain and so had such a kind of positive intention behind it, and it will forever amaze and inspire me. So this was a mini art history of Salvation Mountain by Leonard Knight. Thank you so much for listening. This information was compiled from the Salvation Mountain Wikipedia article.